I'm Howard Chen, Sports Radio 610, joined by Dave Hardisty, the man behind ClutchFans, in case you were wondering who he was. This is the person. So, Rockets just got done beating the Mavs in Game 1, 118-108. So, Dave, first thoughts about Rockets striking the first blow?
Well, I think it's a big relief for fans right now. I mean, I think last year with Portland, the Rockets were 3-1 against Portland in the regular season. People expected the Rockets to win that series. Same thing this year. They were 3-1 against the Mavs coming in here, so there were a little bit of nerves. I think the Rockets put a lot of us at ease. Dwight Howard looked fantastic despite the foul trouble. I think he looked just had a lot of spring in his legs and looked great. James Harden did not shoot the ball particularly well. There were some issues, I should say, but they had a lot of help from a lot of role players tonight. Corey Brewer was huge in the fourth quarter, scoring 13 of his 15, and they get a very big W.
Yeah, 7 different Rockets scoring in double figures. Now, this game, Dwight Howard, he was in foul trouble, but Clint Capela stepping up. What'd you think about him?
Oh, great sign. This guy who's been in the D-League the entire year really only got one significant, maybe 2 significant games of playing time, and now suddenly Kevin McHale trusts him. He was the first player off the bench tonight. And he's the guy he's relying on. I think he's looking at Joey Dorsey and saying, hey, Capela has a lot more length and athleticism, and he's starting to gain some trust in him, and I think that's a very good sign, not just for the future of the Houston Rockets, but for what we're going to see in this series.
You kind of touched upon the Portland series a little bit earlier. Big difference, winning that home game as opposed to last year when they lost those home games and stuff. Huge difference, but also a huge difference. Last year's team was kind of younger. This year's team feels so much more veteran-laden. I mean, just how big a difference do you think, having Jason Terry, Corey Brewer, Josh Smith, what difference do you think that made?
And Trevor Ariza as well.
Oh, yeah.
His name out there, a huge difference. Jason Terry calmly sank, I think, 4 3-pointers tonight. We mentioned Brewer's contribution in the fourth, and Ariza was fantastic all night defensively, but flirted with a triple-double as well. These guys have been here before, and they know what it's like, and I think that's the difference, maybe what you saw last year, where some of the younger guys, Parsons, a little more inexperienced.
How funny of a moment was it in the fourth quarter when Dallas tried the hack of Smith, and the Rockets immediately responded with a hack of Rondo and no more hacka after that.
That is kind of an interesting thing, because the Mavs were not in the bonus, so it didn't put Rondo to the line, but they clearly were sending a message, hey, you're going to do it to us, we're going to do it to you. And so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out in this series, because the Rockets at times were really clicking and sort of running away from the Mavs. I was surprised we didn't see it more often tonight, to be honest.
Rockets strike the first blow. They win 118-108 over Dallas. Of course, it's a long series. That's Dave Hardisty. I'm Howard Chen. Thank you for watching on SportsRadio610.com.